Once upon a time, there was a mouse that lived with sparrows and grilled sausages. They live together in harmony and make a living. The sparrow and number 39's job is to go into the forest every day to collect firewood to bring back, while the mouse carries water, lights a fire to build the stove and prepares the table. Cooking is done by the sausage. Life is so fun and crazy. One day, along the way while flying into the forest to collect firewood, the sparrow met another sparrow. He told the other sparrow about his happy life, saying that he was lucky. The other bird said that this was not happiness. I did all the hard work early and late at night, while the other two stayed at home all day with only the kitchen, cooking and baking. After carrying water and lighting the stove, the mouse can return to his room to rest and wait until he finishes cooking to set the table. As for sausage, the only thing to do is stand and watch the porridge pot. Before serving the porridge, always put your hands in the pot and stir 4 times until the vegetables and porridge are evenly cooked. Taste to see if the salt and fish sauce are enough. When the bird brought back firewood from the forest, the other two were already sitting at the table. After eating their fill, they went to bed and had a good night and number 39's sleep until the next morning without worrying about anything. Who wouldn't and #39 say it and number 39's happy to live like that. Listening to the other bird and number 39's advice, the next day the sparrow was jealous and refused to go collect firewood anymore, saying that being slaves for all of them was enough. Would he be this crazy all his life? Must change. Now take turns working. The mouse and the grilled sausage. Tried their best to dissuade him, but the bird still refused, considering himself the mainstay, so the other two had to follow. You have to take a risk to get it. Chim thought so. Now the hard work is for the sausage. The sausage has to collect firewood to bring home. The mouse has to cook. The bird and number 39's job is to get water, light the stove, and set the table. So what happened? Doi went into the forest to look for firewood. The bird started the stove, the mouse put the pot on the stove, and both sat and waited for the doi to bring the firewood home to use the next day. I waited forever and didn't and #39 see any sign of the sausage anywhere. Something must have happened. The bird took off to search. Just after flying a short distance, the bird saw a small dog rush towards the sausage, raised its snout, grabbed the sausage and threw it to the ground. The bird swooped down and protested against the dog, thinking it was a robbery along the way, but the dog didn't and #39 listen. He also said that he had received an anonymous letter telling him about his crime, so it was right that he had to pay for his life. Upset, the bird brought firewood home and told the mouse what he had seen and heard. After hearing this, both of them were so sad, they promised each other to do their best to work and always be together. The bird prepares the table, and the mouse stirs the porridge evenly. Imitating sausage, the mouse put its front legs in to stir the porridge and vegetables evenly, but as soon as it reached down, the mouse was burned, fell down into the hot pot of porridge, was burned, stripped of all its fur and skin, and died in the hot pot of porridge. When the bird went into the kitchen to bring up the pot of porridge to eat, the chef was nowhere to be seen. The bird used a stick to knock here and there, called out but got no answer, searched and searched but could n and #39 find any sign of the cook. While the bird was searching for the mouse, Unfortunately, the fire caught the nearby pile of firewood. The fire broke out. The bird rushed to get water. Panicking, the bird tripped and fell straight into the well along with the tin bucket it was carrying. The bucket sank. The bird and number 39's legs were wrapped around the rope, and he also sank and drowned in the well. Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.